Hello, Mr. Mama here. My name is Nina, and today we are going to play with some stuff I got from Amazon. Some of this I have tried, but I haven't fully reviewed it or anything. Sorry, my nose itched. Right now I have primer on. I'm just using the e.l.f. Putty Primer and the Jelly Pop, and I can't get any more to come out of this, so this is done now. I hope they bring this back this summer because I love it. And then I have some concealer on. So I put concealer down here and on my neck because I grow facial hair and it discolors the skin there. I also put a little bit here and around my nose. The facial hair creates a dark area that looks like a beard. So I do use concealer there. This is one I've been using for a while. It's almost done. We're going to use the Lancome Paris Skin Idol 3 Serum Super Tint Fresh Glow Tinted Serum in 12 Neutral. So I've been using this the past couple of days, and I talked about it in one of my videos, but I thought we'd go ahead and put it on today, and I would talk about how well it's been working. So it comes in a bottle just like similar to the Urban Decay. The lid just pops off. It's like a little tip there. I shake it because it does have a little bit of shimmer to it. It is a glowy skin tint. So I put some on. This does have buildable coverage, so I just take it and I just kind of put it on a little bit. And then I take my sponge, and it is dirty because I've been using it. And then I just kind of, blend it out. And so one of the things I've been liking about this foundation is I've been struggling for a long time now. Since I was a teenager, really. But it becomes more of, I can see it more when I wear makeup. But my skin gets really flaky, every day. And I think I finally figured out what it is. Something Cyrus. I don't remember, but I'm using, new shampoo, face wash, and a moisturizer. I'm not sure it's a moisturizer. It's a treatment. And it's getting a lot better, but the first day that I used this foundation, I hadn't been using it for a couple of days because I was sick for a week. I hadn't been using it, so it was really, really bad. And while this foundation did, make it show up a little bit worse, not like any other thing I had been using foundation-wise. Normally that's why I like my regular Lancome foundation, is because it does really good on my skin when that's going on. And it doesn't break up as fast, because part of the skin thing is producing oils and having a reaction to your own oil. I've been researching it. And so the flakiness is a combination of the reaction to the oil and your natural skin makeup. Not makeup in beauty, but the natural things in your skin. Now, this serum does have a little bit of a scent to it, but it is not strong, and it smells like luxury makeup. I don't have the prices memorized for any of this stuff, so I will stick it all. I will try to I'll link everything in the description so you can check it out. I always forget to go through and check the prices. to make sure I'm correct on what they are before I quote them. I know Lancome is a the other thing I've been trying is this It Cosmetics Do It All Radiant Concealer Multivitamin Serum. This is light, medium, neutral. It is a little dark, so it's really weird. It's got like this thing on the top, and it pushes, like you click the bottom, you turn it and it clicks and it pushes it up through the top. So, because it's so dark, I'm not putting very much. I'm going to use this Mirabella Invincible for All Porcelain. It's like the lightest concealer I have. I'm just going to put that on. So, with the It Cosmetics concealer, so far I have worn it without mixing it. It was just really dark and looked weird, but I wanted to try out the formula by itself, and it did work pretty nice. I mean, I always get some sort of creasing under my eyes, pretty much. Let's see for my mirror. But it wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad, and it was easy to blend out before setting it. And then it did last like all day, so. And so these two do work pretty good together. I'm trying not to go too crazy on my concealer. Sometimes I do, but I try not to go too crazy on my concealer under my eyes. I think it took a little long to blend this out. So my eyes are really dark today. I don't know what the deal is there, but like not after makeup, before makeup, they're really dark. So those have been really nice to play with. I just have to mix them with the Mirabella, which actually is too light to use on its own, and it's pretty thick, so it works great mixing it with the serum concealer. Okay, next we're going to go on to powder. So I have these powders from Amelie. Baked Powder Terracotta Technology. That's pretty much all it says. So I have light pink. So they come in a cute little box. We've got a little applicator thing. And then this is the packaging. Really nice. Has that kind of like luxury feel to it. It does have a mirror. And this is like super light. I mean, it looks like white, but it's actually pink. And it just have a film over the mirror. I'm not going to bother with that. And then I also have it in 01. I think this is natural beige. And it comes with the little thing, same box, same packaging. One thing nice is like, we do have the line here that is colored. So that makes it nice. The pink one, I like taking my little triangle thing and I just apply that under the eyes and right here on my nose. And I love the way this goes on. It doesn't feel gritty or nothing. It's a very nice texture. Really smooth and silky feeling. So the pan looks kind of sparkly, but I don't notice any like glitter or anything on my face. So this has been really fun to use. I don't need the boxes anymore. And then we're going to take the beige, which apparently I did take the plastic off the mirror. And I've been using this as a setting powder lately. But I'm only going to do one side of my face with this one. Because I actually have another one. just trying to set everything. So I've been enjoying this one. It might add a little bit of color. But yeah. Looks like this side is warmer. And then on the other side, I want to use the Lancome Paris Tint Idol Ultra Wear Skin Refining Setting Powder. And this is in 00 Universal. It comes with a little applicator thing again. And this is the component. And I have used this several times. I've been going between this one and the beige. So I'm going to grab a different brush here. So a different fluffy brush. And I'm just going to use this on the other side. I have to say the size of this compact is nice. And this doesn't smell fragranced. So this side does look a little bit more warm. So this did come with a like flower in the middle. Like the rose style design right here. Not the whole stem and everything, just this part. And I've already like worn it all the way down. I have no idea how to pronounce this. Like Fascia Colorful Dream #1. This is a contour. It also came with a makeup brush. So we're going to go ahead and use that. It is soft. I don't think it's like amazing or anything, but it isn't crap either. It's kind of thin. But this does have good pigmentation, so I don't want to pick up too much. So I'm like barely picking up any because it is very pigmented. So this is really nice. It's a nice contour shade. We have the Tan Organic, I don't know what I'm doing there, the Skincare Tan Bronzer. And this one didn't have like shades or anything, which is weird, but this is what she looks like. She's a little orange looking in the pan, but she goes on pretty nice. The packaging feels very luxurious. Like it's heavy, it's sturdy. So I'm just going to use my Lunar Beauty brush. It's like my favorite bronzing brush. And I just go in a little bit here. Oops, that was a lot more planned. And just kind of do a little bit of bronzing here on my huge forehead. You can definitely see that I bronzed my forehead now. This has been really nice. I don't remember the price on this. I do think it was a little high. I don't like that there's not more shades. But it's worked good for me. Just the shade selection really sucks because there isn't one. And now let's do blush. So I have these. And these are the live, it's either live or lip tinted. I think it's lip tinted. Q Beam Blushing Bronzer. And I have all 4 shades that I saw. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. Very shiny, but this is like, it doesn't get as dirty as a lot of the shiny packaging. So this one is Sahara Sunset. And this one is kind of hard to see the color difference, but so you have a lighter bronzer here, a warmer bronzer here, and a blush in the middle. So there's 3 shades, and then you would blend them all together to get that one. Which still somehow on camera looks like the same. These are a little bit glowy. And then we have Mojave Mirage. Same packaging. And this is one I wore yesterday. Yeah, something like that. So, one up here, one in the middle, one down here. And they all got a little bit of pink in them because the way they're mixed together. So, the 3 shades there. And then mixed all together. And this one is pretty pale, so it is a little bit harder to see. But I did really enjoy that one. Then we have Sonoran Sunrise. Just like this. They're easier to swatch before you start using them. All of them together. Which you see some of the blush got in that. And then we have Namid Nightfall. And this one looks very similar to Mojave Mirage. This one just has a little bit more. It's almost got like a purple tint to the pink. So maybe it's like a cool tone pink. And all of the Namid Nightfall. Yeah. It is a little powdery. It has like some kick up in it, but that happens sometimes. And this one, when I was looking at it online, looked like it was going to be really, really dark. But in person, it doesn't seem near as terrifying. It looks really light and really pretty. It has a really nice, like, healthy glow to it. It's not quite, like, beaming like a highlighter. And the one I wore yesterday wore all day really nicely. My makeup the past 2 days has lasted a really long time. Using the skin tint and the Millie powders together worked really good. Alright, so we're going to go on with the NYX Buttermelt highlighter in You Butta Work. I've used all the other colors this week. I think I wore this one a little bit on my try-on video, but I'm not for sure. So we're going to use this one today. It's so pretty. I really like these highlighters. They're really nice. I wish they were in my Walmart. I don't know if anybody else has found them in Walmart yet, but I would love to see them there. Alright, sorry, I had to put on my Pink Me Later eyeshadow primer. We're going to use this Guide Beauty eyeshadow palette. So there's no name on here for what palette it is. On the back, it says it's cruelty-free and vegan, but it says that it's it says bulk made in USA, pressed and assembled in China. That seems a really weird way to word it. But anyway, so this is what the palette looks like. And we will swatch it real quick. This is a really pretty little neutral palette. It only has one actual shimmer though. Or not shimmer, matte. These two seem, oh no, they're satin. So, just going to pair together an eye look real quick. So I'm going to use the one matte. Oh man, I just stuck my fingernail in one of the shades. That one. It took a whole chunk out. So I'm going to go into the one little matte shade here. I'm just trying to like build up some sort of color here. It's not really working because we only got one color. Let's take part. So let's try Namid Nightfall. And there's a even darker shade on the bottom of that. It looks so much better. There you go. Alright, and then we are going to go into this shade. This pink one I said was really pretty. Put that right on top. And it's not no indie brand shimmer, but it is pretty. And then we're going to take a little bit of the one next to it here, to light goldy color. Just tap that right there, a little bit right here. And we'll add a little bit of this red gold. Just trying to give a little bit of dimension to this look because so back down here into this one shade. Not put on too much. I'm going to take and add just a little bit of this taupey shade right here. I think that's taupe. That's pretty. Let's see if we can figure out somewhere to put this green. So I just add a little bit out here. Alright, so I copied the look over, and I have to say, surprisingly universal. Use-wise, I should have all over the place when I stuck my nail on it. The eyeshadow palette is really pretty. It is really nice for somebody who likes doing neutral looks. It is great quality. I mean, the shimmers go on smoothly. They're really nice. They're not shifty or anything, but they're not supposed to be. Really pretty. Definitely at least, you know, the 3 formulas for sure. But I would say probably at least 4, because I think this one's a little bit different than this one. Even this one's a little bit different, but these two are the shimmery. Like, these are the really shiny ones, and then these two are kind of like your satin. Really nice. I was surprised that the blushing bronzer worked really good for adding some sort of shading to the look. Really pretty. So I have let's see, 5 new eyeliners that I'd gotten from Wonder Skin. So they're the ones who do like that lip stain that peels off. But they have one of my favorite eyeliners. So I really like my Mally one, the black one I always wear. It stays put forever, but these ones stay put just as long, just as good. So we have Gold Mocha here. This one is so pretty. I have to swatch some of these. It's a really nice dark brown. This one has a little bit of gold sparkle in it. Super pretty. Then we have Nutmeg, which is a more red brown. Oh, this one is a lip liner. Go me. So this goes separately, but that's a lip liner. We have Licorice, which is their black. I think they have 2 blacks. This is Licorice. Really nice black. They're so creamy. They glide on, but they stay put. It's amazing. And then we have Black Ruffle, which this is like this is a sparkly one. It has shimmer in it. It's more like a graphite color, and it's got silver sparkles. Really pretty. And last in the eyeliners, we have Oyster Blue, which to me looks very gray. And this is another sparkly one. So it's like a blue tone gray. Very pretty, and it has the silver sparkles. I'm going to go with Gold Mocha. And so these work really good over like on the upper lid or the waterline. And I use them all the time in my waterline. Obviously not these colors, but I do have like 4 or 5 others that I use a lot. So, I mean, it just glides right on. It's really, really creamy, but not too creamy, if that makes any sense. To me, it does. So, for mascara, I don't remember if I ever showed this in a haul before, but I have the Surratt Nora Lash Tint. I think I did on this one. I may have just talked about it, and I may have just showed that I used it in a video, but it's got like this. It's like a metal bar. And I use this one on my bottom lashes a lot. And my bottom lashes are extremely long, and this lets me just kind of barely get them. This has been really good, and it stays on all day, and it doesn't like, I don't have to like scrub my eyelashes off to take it off. And then we have the Clarins Mascara Extreme Black. The Clarins Mascara Wonder Volume Mascara XXL in Extreme Black. I've been talking too much. So this one works really good. I found I don't really like layering too many layers of this mascara on itself, but it is easy to apply. I could stop shutting my eye on myself. So I think this is pretty good. I haven't really found a mascara that I'm like, oh my god, it's so amazing. But I also don't feel like I need a lot for my lashes. Some curl. If I was going to look for anything, I need curl. But most mascaras work pretty okay for me. Just not real picky on it, I guess. So let's jump into, we'll go on the lips and feel how this, see how this lip liner feels. So this is really easy to apply. It's creamy, but not melty creamy. Like it glides on without feeling like you're putting on lip balm. It does feel like a nice, high quality lipstick almost, really. I don't know that this is going to work with the lip liner, but I have these Bay Free Water Cheek and Lip Tints. I would not use these on my cheeks because they're pretty much a stain. I think they're supposed to be like dupes for the Benefit one. They all look really red. So, let's see. Cherry. Strawberry. I might do strawberry. Apple. Peach. Watermelon. Raspberry and tomatoes. Raspberry, tomatoes. So I pulled out strawberry and watermelon. They look very similar. I don't know. We're going to go with watermelon. So I'm going to try out one of these. I'm probably going to give the rest to Jessica. Or I'll throw some of them in a giveaway because they all come separately wrapped. So I put them in my giveaway box because you can tell that I've never used the other ones. So these aren't completely see-through. Ooh, that is like hot pink. I don't know about that. I'm not a fan of the color, personally. They feel like putting on water, really. So I'm sure they work great as a stain because it's not coming off of my hand at all. Yeah, we'll go in with the Lancome. I never reviewed these either, but these were really nice. Butter Glow, Lip Idol Butter Glow. So this is like their tinted lip balm thing. You know what everybody's doing right now? Trying to cover up some of that pink. Still looks really pink though. Trying to blend some of that liner in. That pink is just like killing the whole thing for me though. So yeah, that was everything I had to share with you. Let me know down below what you think of all the things that I've been trying, testing, and the cool things that I found. Let me know if you'd be interested in like a faves from Amazon or some of my favorites that I have found on Amazon. Let me know if you'd be interested in that down below. Thank you so much for spending part of your day with me. I hope the rest of it goes wonderful. And if you like videos like this, please like and subscribe. It really helps me out. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.